introduction of sequence and series. Today we are going to discuss about some of examples of the sequences. So there are four types of sequences are there. First one is arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence. Second one is geometric sequence. Geometric sequence. Third one is harmonic sequence. Fourth one is AGP, arithmetic and geometric progression or sequence. Sequence is also called as progression, arithmetic progression or arithmetic geometric progression or harmonic progression or arithmetic and geometric sequence. Simply we will call it as AGP, arithmetic geometric progression. This is called as HP, harmonic progression, and this is called geometric progression, and this is called as AP, arithmetic progression. AP, GP, HP, AGP. In this, in PU level or CA foundation level, we have only AP and GP. Harmonic and arithmetic geometric sequence will come only in JE mains level or CET level. So in PU level or CA foundation level, we will get only arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence only. So now first one we are going to discuss about arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic progression, AP. So what is an AP? Let A1, A2, A3, A4, so on, AN is the given sequence, then this sequence is said to be AP. Then this sequence is said to be AP. A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to A4 minus A3 is equal to so on, AN minus 1. That means difference between two consecutive numbers, A2 minus A1, next A3 minus A2. Difference between two consecutive numbers should be equal. Then it is called an arithmetic progression. So A1, A2, A3, A so on, AN is a given sequence. Then if the difference between two consecutive terms is same, then it is called AP. Generally, standard form of AP is an AP means A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, so on, A plus n minus 1 into D is called as standard form of an AP. See, A denotes a first term. First term in AP we will denote with A, small a. Common difference. See, observe, second term minus first term is how much? A plus D minus A equal to how much? A gets cancelled, D. Similarly, A plus 2D minus A plus D. A plus D is how much? A plus 2D minus A minus D. Plus A minus A gets cancelled. 2D minus D is D. See, difference between first term and second term is D. Difference between second and third is D. Similarly, difference between third and fourth is D. That means common difference is same between two consecutive terms. Therefore, this sequence denotes the standard form of an AP. In standard form of AP, first term we will denote with the letter A, and here D denotes common difference. Common difference we will denote with the letter D, common Difference we will denote with the letter D. Next, standard form of an AP. Standard form of an AP means A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, so on, A plus n minus 1 into D. This is called standard form of an AP because difference between two consecutive terms is same. See, observe, first term is A. Second term A2 is equal to A plus, how many D's are there? 1D. Third term is A3. A3 is equal to 1, 2, 3. Third term is A plus 2D. Fourth term A4 is equal to A plus 3D. This is fourth term. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth term is A plus 3D. Second term contains A is common, D is also common in every term. In second term, here 1D is there. In third term, here 2D is there. In fourth term, 3D is there. See, one number is lesser than here. Lesser than this subscript 4. If you have 4, you will get 3D. If you have 3, you will get 2D. If you have 2, you will get 1D. Similarly, what is nth term? Nth term. An is equal to A plus, see here n is there means we should get one number less than here, n minus 1 into D. So this is called nth term of an AP. Nth term or last term. Nth term is also called as last term. Last term we will denote with L. Last term we will denote with L. Last term means L or nth term means An. Both are same. What is the last term or nth term? A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula for nth term. Next, sum of n terms of an AP. Sum of n terms of an AP. See here, first term is A, second term is A plus D, third term is A plus 2D, fourth term is A plus 3D, so on. How many terms are there? N terms are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. This is the nth term. So I am adding all the terms. So A plus D plus A plus D plus A plus 2D plus A plus 3D plus so on plus A plus n minus 1 into D. Here, how many terms we are adding? 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. N terms. N terms we are adding. And what you are doing? Adding. That means sum. You are doing sum. That's why we will denote with Sn. Sum of n terms of an AP is how much? Sn is equal to A plus 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 A so on plus A plus 1D D plus D plus here 2D plus 3D plus so on. What is the last term? N minus 1 into D. Sn is equal to, if you add 2 A's, A plus A is how much? 2A. If you add 3 A's, A plus A plus A is 3A. If you add 4 A's, A plus A plus A plus A is 4A. Similarly, how many A's are there here? N A's are there. N A's are there. Therefore, it is N A plus. Next, in every term D is common. If you take D common, 1 plus, 2 plus, 3 plus, so on, plus n minus 1 plus n minus 1. So Sn is equal to Na plus sum of n terms formula. Sum of n terms of, we know 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on. Sum of n terms formula in PMI, Principle of Mathematical Induction chapter. Sum of n terms formula is, if n terms are there, if 3 terms are there, 1 plus 2 plus 3. If 4 terms are there, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Similarly, if n terms are there, there is a formula for that, n into n plus 1 by 2. This is the formula for sum of n terms. sum of n terms. But here how many terms are there? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on, only n minus 1. Sum of n minus 1 terms are there. Yes, n minus 1. Sn formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. In the place of n, how much we have? N minus 1. Just replace n with n minus 1. N minus 1, n minus 1 into n minus 1 plus 1 by 2. Plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. So what you will get? Sum of n minus 1 terms formula n into n minus 1 by 2. This is the formula for sum of n minus 1 terms. So d into n minus 1 by 2. n into n minus 1 by 2. Sn is equal to, if you take n by n is common, here also n is there, here by 2 I am taking common, n by 2 if I take common, then I will get 2a here, 2a, n by 2 into 2a is how much? N by 2 into 2a is 2 gets cancelled, you will get again na. That's why if I take n by 2 common, you will get na here, plus if I take n by 2 common here, what you have? N by 2 common, n minus 1 into d, n minus 1 into d. This is the formula for sum of n terms, sum of n terms. Next, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a means a plus a also we can write. 2a means a plus a plus n minus 1 into d, n minus 1 into d. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus, if you observe this term, this is nth term, a plus n minus 1 into d is nth term. Nth term is also called as last term. So last term we will denote with the letter L. So this is the formula for sum of n terms. Sum of n terms means n by 2 into a plus last term, or this is the formula for sum of n terms. These two are the formulas for sum of n terms. This proof is not required for either for science students or foundation students. Just you remember the formula for sum of n terms. Sum of n terms means Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus L, where L denotes the last term of an AP. Take natural number set 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. If you observe this, what is the common difference between 1 and 2? 1. Difference between 2 and 3? 1. Difference between 3 and 4? 2 minus 1 is equal to 3 minus 2 is equal to 4 minus 3. So 2 minus 1 is how much? 1. 3 minus 2 is how much? 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. Therefore, natural number sets denotes the AP. So how to find whether it is AP or GP? Means if the difference between two consecutive terms is same, then it is called an AP. First problem, find the seventh term of an AP. See, this is 8. 8 is first term, 5 is second term, 2 is third term, minus 1 is fourth term, minus 4 is fifth term. Then what is seventh term? So how to find seventh term? Means if you observe the difference between 8 and 5 is how much? 3. If you observe the difference between 5 and 2, 3. 2 and minus 1, difference is 3. Minus 1 and minus 4, difference is 3. So therefore, the given sequence is AP. So how to find whether the given sequence is AP or not? Means observe the difference between two consecutive terms. Next, first term is always A. A equal to how much? 8. A equal to 8. D is equal to second term minus first term. What is second term? 5 minus 8. 5 minus 8 minus 3. So D is equal to minus 3. A is equal to 8. A is equal to 8. D is equal to minus 3. What is the formula for nth term? Nth term formula in AP is AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D. But we want which term? Seventh term. A7. Nth term means AN. Seventh term means A7. A value is how much? 8 plus n minus 1. n value is how much? 7. 7 minus 1 into d is how much? Minus 3. So a7 is equal to 8 plus 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 into minus 3. 8 minus 18. 8 minus 18 is how much? Minus 10. Therefore, seventh term a7 is equal to minus 10. This is the formula. This is the formula to find the nth term of an AP. Second problem. Which term of the AP? Which term of the AP? 3 by root 7, 4 by root 7, 5 by, in this sequence, which term is 17 by root 7? First term is 3 by root 7, second term is 4 by root 7, third term is 5 by root 7. Similarly, in this order, 17 by root 7 will comes on which term? Term number is how much? So, how to find this means same. First, take the first term, 3 by root 7. 3 by root 7. See, observe the difference between two consecutive terms. 4 by root 7 minus 3 by root 7 means 1 by root 7. 5 by root 7 minus 4 by root 7 difference is 1 by root 7. That means common difference is same between two consecutive numbers. Therefore, they are in AP. So, if they are in AP, then take first term and common difference. Difference how to take? Second term, always difference means second term minus first term. Don't take first term minus second term. Always difference means it should be second minus first. 4 by root 7 minus 3 by root 7. So LCM is root 7. 4 minus 3. 1 by root 7. Next, which term is 17 by root? Term number in this sequence, which term number is how much? 17 by root 7 comes as which term? Term number is how much? So here n formula is how much? A plus n minus 1 into d. This term is given, nth term is given, 17 by root 7 is equal to a 3 by root 7 plus n value. Term number here n denotes which term? Term will comes as 17 by root 7. Term number means n. N value we should find, n minus 1 into d. Difference is how much? 1 by root 17. 1 by root 7. 17 by root 7 minus 3 by root 7 is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by root 7. 17 minus 3, 14 by root 7 is equal to n minus 1 by root 7. Root 7 gets cancelled. So 14 is equal to n minus 1. So n is equal to 15. N is equal to 14 plus 1, 15. Therefore, 15th term, first term, second term, third term. Similarly, 15 in this sequence, 15th term is 17 by root 7. So, what is n denotes? Which term? Term number 15 comes as 17 by root 7. Find the sum of odd integers from 1 to 2001. Sum of odd integers. Sum of odd integers between 1 to 2001. 1 is odd number. Next, after 1, between 1 and 2001 we should take. Next, after 1, 3 will come. Next, 5. Next, 7. Next, so on. What is the last odd integer? 2001. So, we should take sum of odd integers. Sum of odd integers plus 2001. So, yes. Sum of, I am denoting this as S. Sum of odd integers. Here A equal to how much? First term is 1. A equal to 1. D equal to how much? Difference between two consecutive terms is how much? 2. D is equal to 2. Next. What is 2001? 2001 is last term. Last term is nth term. Nth term is an is equal to 2001. So here how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, how many terms are there we don't know. That's why first you need to find number of terms. So number of terms, how to find? An, we know an is equal to formula a plus n minus 1 into d, a plus n minus 1 into d. 2001 is equal to a means 1 plus n minus 1 into d, difference is how much? 2. So 2001 1 minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 into 2. 2000 by 2 is equal to n minus 1 to 1000 times. So n is equal to 1001. So total how many terms are there? 1001 terms are there. 1001 terms are there. Now find the sum of 1001 terms. Sum of 1001 terms. Sn formula, Sn is equal to n by 2 into sum of n terms formula, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So here how many terms are there? 1001 terms are there. So n value 1001 by 2 into 2a. 2 into a value is 1. 2 plus n minus 1 into d. 1001 minus 1, that means 1000 into common difference is 2. 2. So yes, 1001 is equal to 1001 by 2 into 2 plus 2000. 2 plus 2000. That means yes, 1001 is equal to 1001 by 2 into 2002. So if you multiply this 2, then you will get, yes, 1001 is equal to 1001 into 1001. Then you will get the value of sum of these terms. Find the sum of all natural numbers. Sum of all natural numbers between 100 and 1000. Between 100 and 1000, and there should be multiples of 5. So between 100 and 1000, which numbers are there? And there must be, condition is here, multiples of 5. So multiples of 5 means, then we should take the given numbers are, see, between 100 and 1000, and multiples of 5 means first one is 105. Between 100 and 1000, we should not take 100 and we should not take 1000. Between these two numbers only we should take 105. Next multiple of 5 is 110. Next one multiple is 115. Next so on. Last number is 995. So what is first term? A value is 105. D value common difference. Second term minus first term. Second term minus first term is d equal to 5. So 1, 2, 3. How many numbers are there? We don't know. So that's why first of all we should know how many numbers are there between 105 and 995. So to know about how many numbers are there between these two numbers, we should use the formula nth term. What is nth term? An, last term. Nth term means nothing but last term. Last term is how much? 995. So nth term is, last term is 995. Nth term formula An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An 995 is equal to a value 105 plus n minus 1 into difference is 5. 995 minus 105. 995 minus 105 is 0, 9, 890. So 890 is equal to n minus 1 into 5. So 890 by 5 is equal to n minus 1. So n minus 1 is equal to 178. So n is equal to 179. So how many terms are there in this sequence? 179 terms are there. What to find? Sum of all natural numbers lying between. Sum of natural numbers lying between 100 and thousands which are multiples of 5. How many numbers are there? 179. So sum of 179 numbers we should find. So what is the formula for Sn? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. S 179 is equal to 179 by 2 into 2a. 2 into a value is 105. 2 into 105 plus n minus 1. 179 minus 1. That means 178 into common difference is how much? Common difference is 5. So S 179 is equal to 179 by 2 into 210 plus 890. So simplify this, then you will get S 179 value.